Welcome back to the Mr. Big Fact Show. Shout out to everybody that's sub to the channel. Shout out to the viewers and the people that leave comments in the comment box. Now I want to talk about something real quick. I like to make it simple because I got a lot of stuff going on in my life. Now Tariq Nasheed and the FBA are clan, the cult. Now they're planning some type of a march on Washington. I don't know when it's gonna be, but it's coming up allegedly. Now, hopefully, this is not another flop like his museum, you know, and hopefully this bears some type of fruit. Now, I don't know what this is gonna be about, what it's for. We're just hearing a random march, and what I gotta say is when the people that go out there, be careful. He's talking about the Democratic operatives are working against them. He's already putting the excuses ahead of time, so when it doesn't pop off, he can have his excuses and his reasons why. Now, I don't know if he's raising money for it, if people are donating for it, but we'll see. It is yet to be seen. But what I could say, and what I will say to the people that are going out there, just be careful. Because I always state the burning building, leading you astray, Martin Luther King, all that. I say that to say that y'all got to be careful when you go out there because you going to the Capitol. Remember, the Capitol in Washington is very sensitive right now after the January 6th situation. So shit could go out, shit could go left if you go out there. You never know what can happen out there. Now, you always got to remember, just because you're going out there for a peaceful march, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to be peaceful. Now, you can have a counter march from, say, white supremacy, white supremacists. A couple of weeks ago, there was a march in Boston where these so-called kids of the KKK came out and they beat the brakes off of a black man out there. So we got to be careful about just picking up and going to this march because with you know the atmosphere right now in America is very tense. There's people shooting guns all over the place. There's random shootings everywhere in public places where there's crowds. This is why people stay away from crowds. This is one of the reasons why I stopped going to that that New Year's thing in New York in Times Square, the Times Square when the ball drop. I stopped going there after 9/11 and all that because I was afraid that somebody's going to pop off and try to hurt people. So this is the reason why I'm telling y'all to be careful when you go out there because, somebody might be out there trying to agitate something. The powers that be, the alphabet boys, they know what's going on. They're watching. So just be careful when y'all go out there because you never know what can happen. Like, I want to know what the objective is as well because he says he doesn't want to meet with anybody. He just wants to show up and expect them to write him a check. That's not how it works. Now, a lot could happen out there. There could be provocation. Somebody can go out there and some counter group can come out there and then you can have a clash and then boom, the next thing you know, you guys are banded as a hate group or terrorist group. And then now they're going to have a bill to protect the so-called people that you guys are so mad about, the immigrants. They can have an immigrant hate crime bill. So he could be trying to initiate this. You never know. Like, I don't want to just go out there and say this man is bad, 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 but I don't know what the objective is. But all I can say to y'all, man, is y'all go out there, just be careful. There's a lot of provocateurs out there. There's a lot of stuff that could go left, and you leave your peaceful house and your family to go out there to get hurt. That's not a good look. So I don't know how much protection is going to be there for you. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if this could be a situation that could turn into a situation because, there's an election coming up and people may want to, say, well, we are gonna remedy this problem when we get in the power. If you vote us back in the office, or if you vote us in the office, we're gonna remedy what happened on Washington in case something happens. You know what I'm saying? So be very careful with all the shit that's going on in the country. You might go out there and you never know, one of these so-called anti-black groups may come out there and they may do something, and this could trigger a whole. People were hurt, people were shot. Now they want to use this to get elected, get back in office. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful, man. That's why I say y'all gotta know who y'all following, who these people really are, who they're working for, because you can't blindly follow somebody just about you know that just doesn't really have a track record of being honest. You know what I'm saying? So you follow him down there, and I don't know if it's not gonna bear fruit. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what it's about. You got Marcel Dixon, and you know what I'm saying? I just don't trust that guy. And as black people, you gotta understand, ain't nothing against the LGBT community, but he is part of that, and he's working for that. And Tariq is buddy with him, and you know how black people get down when it comes to that type of stuff. Most black people. So just be careful. I'm not gonna talk bad about the man today. I'm waiting to see what he's gonna drop so I could deal with him. But what I'm gonna say to y'all is, if y'all want to go out there, go ahead. But y'all gotta be careful, because we in dangerous times right now. Anyway, that's all I want to say to y'all. Peace out. Have a nice weekend.